Hey Kata, wanna talk about C++ coroutines?
Yeah, I want to cooperate, but you have to coordinate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So, C++ coroutines are a feature introduced in C++20. They are functions that can be suspended and resumed later.
This looks like a long topic. Should we grab something to eat first?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Welcome to a different kind of episode. Today, we're going to actually cook.
It is.
April food.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we have our water, we're boiling it, we have our pasta, we have our sauce that our saucepan we're going to prepare, and now we are warming this. This is almost boiling,
Okay.
so time to put
So,
some salt, and there it is, a bit more, tack,
yeah.
and
Not
then
much with the salmon, but
yeah, a bit. We put our pasta, which is there. Close to save a bit of warmth. Meanwhile, we have our pan. Our pan is already there, it's preheated. And we're going to put our salmon, all of it. There it is. And we're gonna fry it a bit.
Okay.
So, time to give it a bit more power.
Okay.
Put this here and wash my hands.
That's one.
Yeah, we need a spoon and a knife. No, I'm joking, just spoon.
Yeah.
So it's starting to
Okay.
boiling a bit.
Okay. Awesome.
So great.
Okay.
So we'll wait a bit. We'll give it a bit more power here too.
I'll let it cook. I like that sound.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And now that it started a bit cooking there, we can go. Today we are making salmon with creme fraiche. So we're gonna put our creme fraiche. We're gonna stir it. Make
Okay.
it go.
But normally is okay. Yeah. I don't use creme fraiche normally, but
Yeah, normally you use cream, but I prefer creme fraiche for this kind of things.
it could be cool.
Yeah, and we put a bit.
We are open to new experience.
Yeah, we put a bit of extra.
Flavor.
Yeah, and actually we should start a timer for the pasta.
Yeah. Wait a moment. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
I think we can start.
We reduce a bit the power.
Okay, so let's put the timer. Okay.
Okay. And now, well, we need to waste some time.
Okay.
Well, did I show you my new NAS?
Actually, no, but which brand did you go for?
With all the news on this topic, I decided to go with a more DIY approach. So I actually have a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, wow, but you have to choose an iOS for your NAS. So, which is your NAS OS?
There are some dedicated operating systems, but they all have some caveats. So I decided to
Okay.
go just with pure Debian, and I'm using Cockpit as a web interface.
What is Cockpit?
Oh, well, should I show you?
Yeah, let me. I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is Cockpit. And then while we just smear this a bit.
I take a care about.
Yeah, give it a bit more power.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cockpit is just this web interface. Well, it's technically it's developed by the folks at Red Hat and Fedora, but it's available on most operating systems. You can log in using your users that are part of your OS directly. No fancy different users with different passwords and so on. So we have our chef
Oh, I like that user.
and a long password. So at that point, you can get in, and you see we have our information on the system.
Okay.
You can see various status, CPU resources, You can see a bunch of information about the machine. You can go and look at your logs. You have all your logs
Oh,
there.
well, this is from the message.
Yeah. And you can go, you can look at your networking. Well, it's our Raspberry Pi, so we have our wireless that is off. It's all cabled right now. We can go there. We can manage our accounts. For now, we have our chef and we
Okay.
have a root. It's a simple installation. You can add others for lower security users, and also you can manage your storage. So for example, here we have our main SD card, which is
Okay.
what the OS is, and then we have a couple of SATA SSDs.
You untouch it.
Oh yeah, but it's a bit of a hack. I'm using a 2.5 inches adapter with some wires to give it 12
Okay.
volts. Yeah, it's totally safe. It's totally safe.
Okay, I
Yeah.
trust you, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, you can upgrade to a Raspberry 5 with some PCI Express
what?
in the future?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. For now, it's USB. That's USB. It works.
Okay.
It's there.
The speed is the only thing that will matter.
Yeah. And it's a NAS, so you can go and you can manage your files. You can go.
Oh, you can manage files?
Yeah, it's a NAS.
Okay.
So you
I
can
like
go
it.
here. There is this plugin that is provided by the developers themselves, which is called Cockpit File. With a little bit extra spice.
Oh yeah, go for it, go for it.
And yeah,
Nice,
just
but this is only a web interface, okay?
yeah.
How if I want to manage file in the network, so it's a network attached storage.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I want to use Samba.
Yeah, I mean there it becomes a bit more nuanced because there is no official plugin for that.
Okay.
And there is a third-party plugin which manages all network shares, so Samba, NFS, and others. The main issue is that I don't like it a lot because it goes a bit against the philosophy of Cockpit. Cockpit is supposed to install your system and use all your existing services or your existing systems, and shouldn't force any decision on you, any limitation. And this plugin, I don't like it because it requires your Samba to be configured in a specific way with some specific stuff, and if you do things in the wrong way, it's not going to work. So you need to do it have the way they want, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is a plugin, yeah.
Yeah.
So how the plugin is made?
Well, Cockpit and all the plugins are made with React.
Are you thinking of plugin?
Yeah, we should
How
build
do
a
you
plugin.
think? Oh yeah!
Should we build a plugin?
Go for it!
Let's-
Yeah,
let's
okay.
build our own
Yeah,
plugin.
yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
It could be interesting, but okay.
What time is it?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think 8 minutes for
Yeah.
cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we should definitely do it. And well, it's time to put a bit more
Yeah.
cooking water
Yep. Right.
to go there,
Go for it.
and there it is.
Interesting. So you say that the plugin is made with React.
Yeah, and well, at this point, okay. Well, so it's decided. We're gonna look into Cockpit plugins and maybe make a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
Oh.
could be an idea for a new episode, I think.
yeah. And well, the bus is ready, so it's time to drain. Don't burn yourself. Hopefully.
Yep. We don't know when we do an episode about plugin, but yeah, I like the idea.
Okay. And now it's time to put our pasta
Okay.
down in the sauce so that it has time to get it. And
Don't burn yourself.
I'm not burning.
Okay, here we are.
Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, this episode was fun. Maybe we should do it again.
Yeah, this format, I like this format.
yeah, we can cook again sometime, but
I think that with some comment we can do it more frequently.
yeah, they
Or
can,
also with the share.
people should suggest some recipe, or if they really hate us,
Yeah.
like pizza with pineapple or something
No.
like that. If they
No,
want
no.
to really,
Personally, I like pizza with pineapple, but
yeah, but we could lose our
it depends.
citizenship.
Yeah.
And well, folks, it's time to eat, and see you next time.
Yeah. Hi, folks.